We'll shift over to a propaganda piece from CNN. You know what CNN is. It's an arm of the Obama administration along with MSNBC. And they have these lightweight girls on it and the empty suit men with no secondary sexual characteristics who go along with the Maoist revolution on a daily basis, attacking primarily Christian heterosexual white males and families as often as they possibly can. They are viciously partisan, and now they're on the attack of talk radio. So you have to listen to some of this garbage. I want you to start not with clip 15, but I want you to hear the end of it. Listen to clip 20 from CNN.
And since more people listen more passionately to conservative talk radio, a little bit more about those listeners. They are mostly conservative, better educated, and more affluent than the typical listener. And they are engaged politically. According to Talkers Magazine, 74% vote. In light of that, does that make talk radio powerful politically? We'll examine that issue tomorrow.
Yes, it does, you empty schmuck. It makes us very powerful politically, which is why you were told by the Maoists in the administration to attack us, but you're not going to win. We'll drive you out of power, not us. We're not leaving. You're leaving, you piece of garbage, you. You're not driving us out of business. We're driving you out of business. You're never going to conduct a revolution in this country, only because of us. We're on the front line. You got to run us over in order to get where you want to go, and you're not taking us down one by one. Let me tell you, we are in a war. We are in a war. And the enemies of freedom are everywhere. And these empty suit men on CNN and MSNBC, the perverts at MSNBC, the verminous perverts. Everything is a snicker and a sneer. Everything is a snicker and a sneer to the sexual deviants on MSNBC. And who do they have as a token conservative? The neo-Nazi they have on there. The bald neo-Nazi who wrote for Spiro Agnew, for whom everything wrong is based on the Jews. Who did they pick on MSNBC to represent the conservative viewpoint? The neo-fascist they pick, who wrote for Spiro Agnew, who says all the problems in the world are based on the Jews. He's a stereotype of the ugly white male. So they are the problem. Get out your hot oil with lipstick. If they think that they're going to run me out of business by calling me names, they don't know who they're dealing with. I'll tell you who they are. I want you to listen now to the reporter, the so-called reporter, the journalist for CNN. She's not partisan. She doesn't have a viewpoint. No, she just represents the Mao Zedong attitude that Obama would like her to have, given to her in talking points by David Axelrod and Rahm Emanuel. Listen to clip 16.
Wagler has already been listening to WHP's all-conservative lineup for more than 8 hours. And Michael Savage.
Go whine in the streets and leave me alone.
It's the kind of intense loyalty conservative talk radio attracts far more than liberal talk. 10 of the top 11 radio talk shows are conservative.
Why do you think that is, girl? The reason 10 of the top 11 radio talk shows are conservative, girl, is because your left-wing rats control all of television. Your left-wing rats control all the newspapers, and that's why your TVs and your newspapers are going in the toilet. You see, it's because we conservative, better educated, more affluent people don't buy your rotten, stinking left-wing newspapers anymore. We don't watch Tom Brokaw and his descendants on NBC anymore. None of the people that you propose should be giving people the news matter a whit to us. And people who listen to us need us. They don't need you. Now they get some quack, a psychiatrist. I never heard of her. No one has ever heard of her. They dig up some loser, probably from Brooklyn somewhere, a red diaper doper baby raised with the oilcloth and the International Ladies Garments Workers Union grandmother and the Triangle Shirtwaist Fire, and over many doses of seltzer, which no doubt the carbon dioxide in the seltzer, which is why I figured out, by the way, why so many liberals are obsessed with global warming and the theory of carbon dioxide destroying the atmosphere. It's because they have so much carbon dioxide in their brains from all the years that they imbibed seltzer from the seltzer bottles of Brooklyn that they're obsessed with carbon dioxide. So here's one of them. Here's a psychiatrist talking about Rush Limbaugh in clip 17.
He's essentially kind of operating like the bully. And if you're on the playground, do you want to be the bully's, under the bully's wing and go along with him and get, therefore, some power by proxy too? Or do you want to be, like, left out alone on the playground where, you know, who knows who's going to take you out?
Salt says conservative talkers are more popular than liberal talkers because they attract the kind of person who likes strong, aggressive messages.
So this schmuck psychiatrist who I wouldn't let this idiot analyze a worm, let alone a human being, has the nerve to say that talk radio hosts like Rush or I are the bullies, and she says Axelrod is not a bully? Obama is not a bully? You're telling me that the White House is not bullying the rest of America by frightening everybody? We're the only thing standing between the real bullies, and you know it, Salts, but you are a sellout. You're a prostitute. You're as low as they come. You're a pill-pushing prostitute with a medical degree, in my opinion. I'll be right back.